Okay, so what we are watching unfold through the PAC is not entertainment. It's not drama. It is a crisis playing out in real time. And what hurts the most is we are seeing it happen, and yet everyone is acting like it's business as usual. Like it's so normal. This is the truth we can't unsee, unfortunately. For years, we have had whispers about corruption, but now PAC is showing us the full picture. Ministries wasting millions, accounting officers who can't even explain basic transactions, payments inflated 10 times the value, people mismanaging public funds as if it were their personal money. But here's what should worry you more than the fraud itself is the silence. May I ask where the Botswana Democratic Party is? The BDP led this country for decades. These systems, these broken, corrupt systems happened under their watch. But where are they now? Where is their official statement? Where is their condemnation? Where is their explanation for how we got here? There is none, and their silence is so loud. And if the BDP truly cared about this nation, they would be standing up and saying, we failed. We allowed this system to rot, and we are ready to help the government fix it. But they haven't said anything. They've said absolutely nothing. And by saying nothing, they are telling us everything we need to know. Because let's be honest, the culture of corruption we are seeing didn't come from nowhere. It was built over time. It was allowed. It was normalized, and it was protected. This is not just about one party. But let's not pretend BDP doesn't carry responsibility for what we are seeing now. And to you, Botswana Congress Party, you are the main opposition in parliament. So why are you so quiet? This is your moment to raise the alarm. This is your moment to say, we do not accept this. We demand justice, but you are silent. And for the UDC, you are the ones showing us the PAC meetings, and we thank you for doing that. But beyond the broadcast, where is the noise? Where is the fire? This revelation should have shaken every press conference, every community meeting, every speech in parliament. But instead, we are seeing silence, or at best, soft concern. And silence in the face of corruption is complicity. I'm going to be blunt here. What got us here is not just individuals, it's an entire culture. A culture where tenders go to friends, not the best. A culture where supplies officers live like CEOs. A culture where expired medicine fills storage rooms while clinics run dry. A culture where young people lose hope because they know merit doesn't matter, only connections do. I've seen it with my own eyes. As a former government internal auditor, I can tell you we were placed in departments to prevent fraud. We were only called after something was suspected. And even when we raised the red flags, nothing was done. Reports were shelved. Loopholes for corruption were protected. And our recommendations to tighten the system were ignored. Now, PAC is asking the hard questions. And guess what? Some accounting officers have gone to complain to the office of the president, saying the tone is too harsh, that they are being treated unfairly. Excuse me? Let me say this loud and clear. We are not here to pamper corruption. We are not here to protect feelings. We are here to protect our country. And the tone needs to be firm because we are dealing with a sickness that has eaten through our systems. And if you tiptoe around corruption, it will devour the whole nation. PAC is doing their job, and they must do it with the same fire. Let's talk about what this corruption has really done to us. Our tourism sector is bleeding. We bring in tourists, but the money is spent abroad. The value doesn't stay in Botswana. With the right systems and policies, this industry could be booming and employing thousands and thousands. Our diamonds should have made us rich, but instead of fixing schools and clinics and infrastructure, the money has gone into private pockets. Our youth are hopeless, not because they lack potential, but because they see a system where corruption wins. We are now signing shady international contracts out of desperation, because when the coffers are empty from theft, the government starts selling pieces of the country to survive. This is how nations fall. I think this is what must happen immediately. Have permanent internal auditors in every ministry involved on the day-to-day activities of the department, not only when something is wrong. Digital procurement platforms to end manual manipulation would really be helpful, and have prosecution for corrupt officials and no exceptions. Whistleblower protection with real rewards. All political parties must speak and act now. We don't need more promises. We need systems that work. We need accountability that buys. We need leaders who love the nation more than their position. I'm not just here to complain. I'm here because I know that Botswana can become a better country, a country where youth thrive, not just survive, a nation where money is spent here, not siphoned away, a place where the diamonds we mine are reinvested in our children, our hospitals, and our teachers, a government where jobs go to the best, not the best connected. That Botswana is not far, but we have to choose it. Let's stop saying this is just how things are. Let's start saying this is not who we are. We must raise the standard, not because we hate leaders, but because we love this country too much to watch it fall. And I want every Motswana to know this is your fight too. Whether you are UDC, BDP, BCP, or not aligned to any party, we all bleed the same when this country fails. So Botswana is all we have. Botswana is our only home. And if we lose it to greed, there is no second one waiting for us. We must protect it, preserve it, and fix what is broken. And that means speaking up when it's uncomfortable to do so, holding friends and relatives accountable, rejecting the idea that corruption is normal, and refusing to cover up wrongdoing because we know people who are doing it. If you love this country, then let's prove it. Let's fight for it. Let's clean it up. Let's make it whole again. Because if we do that, corruption will not win. I am Sethunya Monyatsi. Agape love.